fans, what's happening behind the scenes of the team has the potential to deeply shake up the upcoming season. Controversial decisions about the future of the quarterbacks could end up destabilizing the roster. Plus, the departure of a veteran player might impact the defense and raise questions about the group's strength for what promises to be a tough year. While some see opportunities, others detect huge risks. The tension is in the air, the moves aren't just on the field, and those who follow know the clock keeps ticking. Welcome! Show your support for the Browns by reaching 100 likes on today's video. Starting with the quarterback battle, Kevin Stefanski faces a colossal challenge, deciding which of the four gunslingers will be the franchise's starter this season. Joe Flacco, Kenny Pickett, Dylan Gabriel, and Shedeur Sanders are literally fighting for a position that was supposed to belong to Deshaun Watson, who is injured once again. Flacco brings valuable experience as a Super Bowl champion and can serve as an anchor for a team full of uncertainties. Meanwhile, Pickett, now in his fourth year, tries to take a leap that would establish him as the starter. The rookies, Gabriel and Sanders, both drafted in 2025, show potential but still need to prove they can handle NFL pressure. Having four options for what was once considered a settled position reveals how uncertain Cleveland Browns' front office is about the offensive command next season. Decision-makers need to observe carefully key traits like processing speed and decision-making, essential qualities for a quarterback in a system that values mental agility. The dynamic between youth and experience is on display, and for now, the fans watch anxiously as the quarterback lineup scrambles between potential and current form. The pressure for one name to stand out is enormous, and with every practice, the competition heats up. However, keeping four quarterbacks under contract for long does not seem feasible, especially with Watson still on the roster, albeit injured. Insider Jason Burgos' analysis points to a possible solution. Browns might capitalize on a future trade opportunity. The unexpected injury to Titans starter Will Levis, who will undergo surgery and miss the season, opens a window for a deal that could be strategically beneficial for the Browns. Trading one quarterback, especially Pickett, potentially for a fourth-round pick, or moving Flacco for a sixth-rounder, seems like the most logical move for Cleveland. This would not only relieve the overcrowding, but also bring valuable assets to reinforce other areas. Thus, Browns could find this negotiation a middle ground to solve a dilemma that, if prolonged, risks disrupting the team's focus for 2025. Timing is crucial, and clarity in offensive leadership is urgent. The starter choice must be firm and clearly communicated, so players and fans reach a higher confidence level. This scenario recalls past teams that took too long to decide and paid a heavy price in performance and team chemistry. Will Browns learn these lessons and act quickly, or will they risk another year of uncertainties? Shifting from offense to defense, the other news affects the team's balance. Veteran Ogbo Okoronkwo, recently released by the Browns, has signed with reigning Super Bowl champions the Philadelphia Eagles. Okoronkwo had established himself as a solid, consistent player in Cleveland, posting solid tackle and sack numbers over the last two seasons. His performance was reliable and predictable, which makes his release even more intriguing, although the team's youth-oriented philosophy weighed heavily on that decision. Okoronkwo, who joined the Browns in 2023, proved to be a dependable player for a defensive line looking for depth and reinforcements. Despite his best statistical season being with Houston Texans before arriving in Cleveland, he maintained competitive standards. Browns' choice to promote a youth movement with draft picks like Mike Hall Jr., Mason Graham, and promising players such as Isaiah McGuire and Alex Wright signals a clear path. Defensive rebuild focused on short-term future, even if it means parting with important veterans. Okoronkwo's departure opens playing time for promising youngsters, but also raises questions about the defense's experience and stability next season. The Eagles, meanwhile, seem savvy to seize this chance, acquiring a seasoned player who can strengthen their already championship-caliber defensive front. This transfer perfectly illustrates the NFL cycle. where teams' needs and strategies intersect, and an asset can be highly valuable for a club seeking depth and solidity on defense. For the Browns, the message is clear. The focus is on renewal and betting on youth, even if it means losing players who made relevant contributions. It's a risky choice that could pay off greatly or harm the team, depending on youngsters' development and coaching staff's ability to quickly mold them to NFL's high standards. More than numbers, this is about group management and long-term vision tested this year. These two stories illustrate a Cleveland Browns in intense transition, balancing the search for offensive stability with a defensive youth overhaul. Fans must prepare for uncertain times that might unveil great opportunities. What's clear is that roster management is focused on practical results and speeding decisions, so the team does not repeat past problems and aims for a competitive, proud season. In conclusion, the quarterback starter decision will be a key storyline for Browns this year, directly affecting team performance. Meanwhile, the defensive line change with Okoronkwo's exit shows a team unafraid to cut ties to build a promising future, though immediate result pressure grows. Balancing experience and youth will be essential to keep competitiveness in a team with a recent history of highs and lows. Browns fans, here's my provocation. Will the team get the quarterback choice and defensive renewal right? Or will these moves reflect the usual dilemmas with instability and performance drop? I want your opinion in the comments. Which move gives you more hope for 2025? And which worries you most? Don't forget to like the video, leave your honest comment, and subscribe to the channel for daily analysis and deep debates about Browns and everything happening in the NFL. Your support is essential for us to continue bringing quality information and firm opinion, avoiding cliches. See you next time!